What's going on, everyone? I am Jaye Black. Shout out to everyone that is tuning in. I appreciate it. I want to talk about Kendall Jenner, man. She made some very interesting remark, or one remark in reply to a commenter that basically said that she is an NBA pass around. Now, this is a very sore spot for her. Also, in the description box, I'm going to link you to a video I did about Tinashe, who is an ex of Ben Simmons, and how she basically, Kendall took him from her. Okay. And I discussed that situation and how to this day is still obsessed with him and still hurt by that situation, but it doesn't make. Ben Simmons made a choice. He made a choice to get with a female in Kendall Jenner, who is now bragging about the fact that, she's choosing to throw her box around to these NBA players. Now, there was a video or photos or whatnot that TMZ got a hold of her and Devin Booker, NBA player, on a road trip together. They were spotted in Arizona. Okay. Now she's trying to make it seem like they're friends, quote unquote. There was someone on Twitter, right? They put up a post and it said NBA players passing around Kendall Jenner. The person wrote in the caption, right? And I guess some fan of Kendall saw it, a sister, and says maybe she passing them around. Then she goes on to say, they act like I'm not in control of where I throw this cooch. And that was from Kendall. And even Kim decided to chime in and laugh at the situation. I mean, that's what you have to do when you're a Jenner and you know that you're chasing after these NBA players. Now, I will also say this. To me, Kendall Jenner has always been the more attractive Jenner as far as her and Kylie. The Jenner sisters, she's always been the most attractive to me naturally. I saw a before and after of Kylie, and it just reinforced why women who are more natural and don't need makeup are the ones who get chose a lot more than these fake chicks. A lot of these fake chicks, there's a reason why nobody's putting a ring on their finger, okay? When you have to wake up to females who look a certain way, like Kylie, yeah. But be that as it may, there were people who decided to chime in on the situation, or Tinashe, excuse me. No, she chimes in on the situation, couldn't help herself how obsessed she is with Ben Simmons and, him no longer wanting her and wanting to be with Kendall, even though Kendall does nothing but play with his emotions, mess around on him, this, that, and the third. Now, not only did she get into the fray, but Jordan Woods, who was dating Devin, got into it. She tweeted something. Okay. She's already not the biggest fan of the Jenners right now, even though she wants back in, I'm pretty sure. Also, Devin Booker's girlfriend, yes, he has a girlfriend, decided to chime in as well by blocking him and putting up this post on her IG stories, of positivity, even though all Devin has to do is call her and say, hey, what's up? Stop posting that bullshit. Let's get back together, and she'll do it. So what people have to understand is this. The thing about Kendall is she is an NBA player eater. She has been called out for this before. And this is a sore spot for her because she doesn't want to be seen as an NBA player chaser, but she can't help herself. Okay, she can't help herself. NBA players are up there with rappers as far as the type of guys who a lot of women are chasing. These guys are athletic, they're in shape, there are women who find them attractive, they make a lot of money, they're young, they're in their prime. Well, I'm saying their prime, but I mean socially, as far as everything coming together full circle for them, And a lot of women are attracted to that. This is why Tinashe is still obsessed with Ben Simmons to this day. You know, because she really thought that she was going to be dating a baller, man. Ben Simmons could do no wrong, you know. But Devin, you know, he's a guy who fumbles women all the time. He's with this chick, then he's with that chick. He may have gotten this chick pregnant, and he's with that chick. You know, these guys are young. They're not going to just stick with one female. They're just not. But Kendall understands that because Kendall has an appetite for NBA players. And the fact that she keeps responding lets you know that there's some guilt there. How is it that you're on a road trip with this guy that nobody even knew you were dealing with? Y'all got to understand, man. She went on a double date. Her, Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, and Jordan Woods. They all went on a double date together. I wouldn't say it was recently, but it was recent as of, I would say, months or so. Now, for her to be on a road trip, what exactly would an NBA player who could be with a lot of different other women, mainly his girlfriend, be doing during a quarantine on a road trip in Arizona, which lets me know that either they drove from California together to Arizona and he's driving her back, which could be what it was. Maybe she didn't want to take a plane. Maybe it's safer to just drive, you know? Because that's what it's looking like. And I think because she got caught up, now she's making excuses. Now, but see, the thing is though, she is embracing her inner thoughtness, you know? And what a lot of young women don't understand is that shit, that's gonna follow you. It may be good now because physically men are still gonna be attracted to you. This is why she's able to attract these NBA players. Because physically she looks good enough for her flaws to be overlooked, but they will not put a ring on her finger. Maybe she doesn't want that. But if you're Devin Booker, you can be with all these different women. You're choosing to be with a chick who has a reputation for getting bust down by NBA players. There's been other NBA players she's been linked to. I think I did a video about on my other channel. And that's a sore spot because she knows it's true. She's constantly getting caught up with NBA players, okay? She has an appetite for NBA players, no matter if they're single or in a relationship. I think she just likes to screw these guys. These guys must be like screwing her. But this is the reputation that's gonna follow her, and you can tell it's getting to her. For her to basically brag and admit that, you know, she doesn't understand that when you put this sort of thing out here, people are going to continue to bring it up, and you're only going to confirm what people already knew about you. And why a lot of these females, especially if they're dating an NBA player, do not trust their boyfriends around her, because she will try to get with them, man. Now, what's really interesting was that they tried to play it off as if it's just a friendly get together, riding together. Okay, if that's true, then how come both Devin Booker and his girlfriend unfollowed each other? And she's putting up posts to motivate herself to not get caught up again. It is because these dudes and these chicks are for everybody. These NBA players are for everybody. These Instagram models are for everybody. That might be including Devin Booker's girl. She might be for everybody too. That's why he ain't loyal to her. What some of these chicks don't understand is they so thirsty to be around these athletes, right? They will probably mess around on these guys with dudes that these guys know. And then they will find out about it, but they may not say nothing, because they may just say, hey, I'm gonna do me then. And if she leaves, oh well, she was messing around on me too, you know? And we already know a lot of these guys don't have any people skills. So if a Kendall Jenner is interested in them, They're willing to throw a relationship down the drain in order to get with her because of her social media following, because of who her siblings are, her sisters. And that's lets you know a lot of these guys do not think with the right head. That's why they get caught up. Okay? Like, it reminds me of Rashawn McCants, former NBA player. He dated Chloe. And then years later, he wants to blame Chloe for why he went broke. Bro, you should have made a better decision, man. And the fact is, you were dating the most unattractive of the sisters. This was before Chloe got her work done. Because she was a Kardashian, you know? And these guys, they have a thing for dating these socialites. But what happens when these socialites date you and use you and then toss you away? How are you going to feel about it then? I think Devin Booker is the one who's going to look foolish because Kendall doesn't want a relationship, bro. She just wants to screw NBA players. She wants to screw NBA players who are in relationships already. And I think Ben Simmons probably is starting to find that out. Maybe he doesn't care. I mean, she uses him. She basically treats him, like the cleanup man. Like, whenever she's done hopping from this guy to this guy, she goes back to him and he takes her back. Because some of these guys like the challenge of trying to tame a Kendall, but you're not going to tame this chick. You're going to make yourself look foolish. You're going to make yourself look like a complete clown. Okay? There's so many women out here. Why are you dealing with these retreads, man? Kendall's in her early 20s, but she's a retread, man. Why would you want to retread? I don't care if she is a Jenner. I don't care if she is part of the Kardashian group. You could do a lot better than that. And the girl he was with looks a little bit better than the chick that he was driving state to state with on a road trip. What a jackass.